second down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Notre Dame with a second down play to start the fourth. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Back to pass, it's Mack. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the run, it's James. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Going to try to get it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are.
Running back searching for a hole. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Going for the big play. It's complete. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect... In the shadow of the Word of Life mural that some... Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. From the gun, the ground game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Got the first down and more. Really good job. A play, getting it out to the 24, moving those chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They go to the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Mack. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped in the... He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. Everybody stays in their lane. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. Into the end. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear. And
picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he's going to run it off. Looking to throw on first down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the catch on the left. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Touchdown! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Mack. He'll take another shot here. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to, and then
breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Hand off from the shotgun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on second and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much... One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is... If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Coming out aggressively. He's got it down the left side. Running free. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Hold. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the...
He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. throws toward the end zone. Touchdown! Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown! He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he
picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And he'll be marked down. Dropping back, it's Mack. Going deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. And this will fall in. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. To the air, it's Mack. Buys a little time. Uncorks one to the middle. Big guy smells it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the... And he takes it in for... Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Notre Dame facing a 3rd He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to buy time. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And so first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Back to pass, it's Mack. Sends it downfield. And we have breaking news. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is
In the shadow of the word of life. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it! And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Now on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Hits him in stride of the tap. And he wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's there to make the the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. They'll go to the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Into the end zone he goes. Dropping back, it's Mack. He's looking deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But
he lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play. And he takes it in. Looking to throw on 1st down. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown! Scanning the field, it's Mack. He wants to take the top off. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Brings it in down the left side. He's loose. And he's slipped. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback moving. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they wanted to.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Throws to the tight end. Intercepted to stop the threat. And he's wrapped up after. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it. Back to throw, it's Mack. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent and...
Yeah!